Praise God. I thank God for this opportunity. And today we are here live on Mount Kenya University Nakuru Campus TV. And today we are here in a My Story show. And I bless the Lord because today we have one of our hosts that is going to explain to us different types of perspectives about his life, about his academics, about different types of areas that God has given unto him. And also he's going to explain to us about the social life in his life. And today, we hope as you're going to join us together, we're going to listen to this interactive and interesting idea. And today I'm here with my friend, and I'd like him to introduce himself. So, my friend, how are you? I thank God because you're here with me, and I appreciate so much. Now, you can just give me your brief information about who you are and about what have you been doing, especially in Nakuru, please.
Thank you so much, Mr. Maganga. My name is Akochil Victor Loporonto. That is my name. I was born in the family of Mr. Francis. I was born in Kachilu Ward, that is in Turkana South. And I want to bless the Lord because of this far that he has brought me, and also making me to be in this show today.
As you have heard, his name is Akochil. Now, Akochil, I have heard very interesting stories about you. And I want you to explain to me, how has been your maybe life story from when you're young?
Yeah, as the way you have heard, my name is Akochil Victor. Okay, about my life, I was born in the year 1996, that is in Kachilu Ward, and in a pastoral community. And my parents are from that county. They are the pastoralists. That is where I was born. All through my tender age, I've been in that land, looking after animals at the younger age till the time that I joined primary.
Now, you've told us you came up from a pastoral family. Now, is it which maybe you can give us the location from where it is, please?
Turkana South, that is Katilu, from Kitale to Kalemuro.
Mm-hmm.
That is around 2,500 shillings. When you alight there, you take 21 kilometers inside to Kachilu village. That is where exactly place, that is where I came from.
Now, can you please explain to us, because currently you're in Nakuru, right? And because it's something odd when you find a person coming from such kind of a place to be in this place. What strategy did you use? Who has made you to be where you are as a person?
One thing that I know in my life, God has been together with me, because getting education in such land is a challenge. And you know, in a pastoral community, we have so many challenges. Boys are not supposed to go to school because of taking care of cattle, taking care of animals. So I was disadvantaged at the younger age. But one day, a United Nations company that is dealing with students, the issue about education, they were in my village, and they were talking about academics. And I was privileged to be among the people who were there, together with my mom. So from that step, my mom told me that we had a discussion. I remember that evening very well. We had a discussion about school, and that is where I began now going to school. I went to school. I had challenges. My father could come and beat me up to go and take care of the animals. But through those hardships and what, I just persisted to be in school. So I began my academics in a hardship way. And I thank God because he has taken me all my life. What I can remember in primary, I had a difficult life because that is the moment that I was supposed to take care of the animals. But at the same time, I was in school. So I began my academics back in Korenyang Primary School. That is back in 2006. You know, I went direct to Standard 1 because it was the Kibaki's time. You remember Kibaki told people to go to school?
Yes.
Yeah, that is where I began my academic. And I thank God. He went with me all the way to Standard 8. So there were some struggles, ups and downs. But I thank God I went all the way to Standard 8 and I did my KCSE and I passed well.
Wow. So thank you for the life interaction about you. You've told us that you have had a hardship in terms of life and academics. Now, can you explain to us how has been your academics? How did you migrate from primary, high school, when you struggled in life? Najua umetuambia your dad has not been that good person. Now, who were the people who supported you so that at least academics became something of importance to your life?
One thing about my academics, let me now talk about high school, because I joined in the year 2011. That is where I joined my high school.
Yes.
And I was privileged because I told you I did well in my class 8.
Yeah.
And after that, I had some benefits from Kenya Oil. You remember Kenya Oil?
Yes.
The company worked to villages, getting guys or pupils who have scored well, and I was privileged to be one of them. So from there, I was taken to Form 1, that is in St. Anthony's Boys Kitale. That is where I went. And after there, my life in high school was been supported by the support from well-wishers, the support from that company. Yes. That is all through my life, all through my academic life in high school.
Wow, wow, wow. So it means there have been people who have been supporting you so that you become where you are. Now, how did you get to join to campus? You know, it's a funny thing because I believe it's very odd to find such kind of a person coming from such kind of a... What strategies did you use so that you got into campus? Was it by mistake, or did there anything happen, or was it by your own strategies that you made? Uh-huh.
Mistake or on my own strategy, I can say it was because of the favors of God. Because one, in my Form 4, I scored a C plane, that is 45 points. And I remember very well one time I lost hope in life, like I'm not going to join. By that time, joining was a C plus. Joining was a C plus. So because I had 45, I lost hope. I went back home and I said, now God, why am I? Others are joining and I'm just at this level. But I thank God because of my church pastor. One day he talked to me and said, there is hope. There is hope. Don't lose hope. There is hope. And I told me told me to do something. Like in my land, you can, after Form 4, you can go and help us a primary school somewhere. You help, you gain something, 3,000 per month. In fact, I went for a primary school, that is Korenyang. After there, I was there teaching, helping these kids. Yes. And I was gaining 3,000 per month. Wow. So I managed to put this money together, focusing that there is hope. The word that I was given by my pastor. So after there, in the year 2019, I remember very well, I just decided to come to Nakuru. Yes. I had a friend of mine who was in Nakuru, Mount Kenya University, doing animal health. So I used to talk with him and I said, I want to come and join that school. I want to come and join. So he gave me the bronchia and other things. I talked with him and I traveled from my land to Nakuru, that is in Pondamali. We came and stayed with this man. Wow. So I came with the cash that I had. I remember by that time I had only 8,000. 8,000 shillings? Yes, I had, because of the expenditures and other things. I came and I deposited the account of the school. I was given the admission number. Wow. Yes. So after that, because I had no enough fees, I went back home because I had already admission number. From there, I went home. I took the admission, the well-wisher that I want to join this. The admission helped me. From there, different churches, guys, they came together. Yes. And helped me to come back now to school. I was to join in 2021, where I was to begin my academic. Yes. 2020. But because of the calamity that was in the country, the pandemic, so I had to come in 2021. That is now where I began.
So that has been your life academics. I believe it is encouraging most of the students, especially that come from, is it Katilu ward? Oh, I believe my viewers where they are watching, this is one of the people from Narok County, Turkana County, sorry for that. And from Turkana County, he has survived till where he has come to this place. Now, how has been your ministry and your life? Because I believe you're a man of God and you serve God. To what point, maybe, can you explain to us what happened to you? I heard that you were a footballer once in a while. So can you give us the explanation on your life story of how God enabled you to come from a footballer to a chairperson, please? Yes.
One thing, the way you have said, I used to play football back in my high school, my primary. That was one of my co-curricular things that I liked. And because I saw it was interesting to me. I had some skills of playing. So when I joined campus, I came. By the way, I gave my life to Christ when I was in Form 2. Wow. All the way I've been with Christ. Yeah. So when I came to university, I joined the Christian Union. That is in 2021. I joined the Christian Union. The first term, I were together with them, together. We were serving together. But one thing that came to me, the interest of football came. So I joined the school team, and you know the most matches they were played on Sunday. So it is disadvantage me going to church. Yeah. So I found myself going to football, playing football. I remember in 2021, that time. That is now where I met the worst thing in my life. Yes, I was playing football. Then all of a sudden I was injured, a serious injury that always broke my leg. Yes. So from that level, God was ministering to me that you are my servant. Yeah. Yeah, through the spirit, through the spirit. Yes, and through that time, okay, I was taken to PGH, the medication and everything. I thank the school because it took part in it. But I thank God because I realized that there is somewhere I've went wrong. But I came back now to church. And I remember I came back fully. Now I said, God, I'm going to serve you. I don't want to put these other things to me now because I've learned a lot in them. So I began now to be in the ministry. And I thank God. In the year 2022, 2023, God gave me a position of being the senior chairperson, Nakuru County.
How was the experience now when you heard that you are the chairperson? Did you frighten or did you say,
one thing that I said, Maganga, is one thing that I knew was, okay, I was just a church member. That is what I can say.
Because
a
I know
partial
you
church
came
member.
from a church member to
Yes,
a chairperson, which
yes,
is very hot.
which is very hot.
Yes.
And I thank God because He has been preparing me for
Yes.
leadership from long.
Wow.
Because in high
Wow.
school, in
It's
primary,
true.
there are some positions that He gave me.
Yeah.
So it was like a surprise to me because one, I never knew that I will come to that position. Yeah, because even in the other leadership I was not in. I was just a member, but I thank God because He gave me that favor now, the leeway now of becoming the senior chair, and because of the ministry, because of the commitment to Him. Yes.
Wow. So you've said in that was 2021, that 2022, that you are positioned, 2023, you're positioned to be the chairperson. And I feel very interested, and I like you to, what teaching have you learned? What teaching can you advise maybe to other people who are outside God right now? And they are trying to see, is God calling me truly to become this person in life? Or is it not a calling? Because from you can tell us and explain to us from a point of experience. Unaweza tuelezea utuambie, manze, life ni hivi. Saa zingine God anakuitanga, unaona, but inafika point where umski is until you go through problems. Now you have been through that experience. What advice can you tell maybe our viewers who are outside there? Yes, please, quickly.
Thing that I know that God created us with a purpose. And each and every person has a purpose. There is a reason why God created you. And there is a reason why God has made you to survive to this level. You have not just survived in vain. You have not survived just because of maybe you come from a rich family. You survived because of God. And what I know about Christianity is when you give your life to Christ, now Christ becomes part of you. Becomes part of you. So each and everything that He has put in you, He will make sure that that thing will manifest by guiding you each and everything. One thing, He will be giving you some experiences that will be warning to you that the way that you are going, the way maybe the way that you are following is not good. Come back to this right way. That is maybe, I can say, especially in my life, that is what the Lord has made to me. But for those people, I want to encourage somebody that when you believe in Christ, when you put Christ to be your business, He works your ways. Even if you have challenges in life, maybe you come from a home where maybe people don't know God. But when you give your life to Christ, He shapes everything and He makes way. And He even prepares a table. Imagine He prepares a table. You sit with great men. Yes, because of when you focus, just focus and decide to serve the Lord.
Coach Chill, I would like us also to focus on the current issues. There's something that has happened that is very trending currently right now. And you find most things have been happening. I'll just like to start maybe with the current issue that is happening about Joel Irungu. Maybe can you give us an explanation about, now we have turned from maybe spiritual to go to social life. And I want to tell us, our viewers today, that the thing that is happening right now about Joel Irungu, what do you know about him, and what can you say? What comment can you say on what ideals can you tell us so that we learn from what is happening?
One thing that I know in this contemporary life, let's say contemporary life, you know, every sin, let me begin from that perspective. Every sin has a reward. Because when you do wrong, even the Bible itself says, mshahara wa dhambi ni mauti. When you do wrong, automatically the bad things will follow you. But the issue about Joy Rungu and Monica Kimani, that the issue is trending. But according to the ruling, how the court ruled about that case, because I don't have much information about Joy Rungu and that, it is just because the information just erupted and how the court has been doing that case. One thing, if the guy has been found guilty, he has a right he has a right to
According to the law.
Yeah, according to the law. Because the law, we were given law by God. God is the one who initiated the law since the ancient. And he said taking life is very, very wrong. It is very, very wrong. So the court, according to me, the court rules it way. And that is what I can say. And it is also a teaching to the others that one thing that we don't have to involve ourselves in immoral things, in bad things, taking people's life. But that is what I can say. That is the little thing that I can say.
Oh, wow. And that's very wonderful. Now, from what you've explained to us, Akochil, and what has been happening currently within the current issues. Now, you just want us also to go to the current issues zenye zinafanyika about churches. I've heard ya kwamba siku hizi makanisa, by the way, as kwangi, they have made an outer call of performance. Zimekuwa zinafanyikwa ni kama biashara. Can you please explain to us what protocols can be made? What do you see? Ni protocols gani zinaweza tengenezwa na gava ama na Kenya ndio ili any church should have principles, especially in giving, because you find most churches nowadays zimefanya is like business centers. Am I wrong? It's very true, right? And that has been a very major issue in Kenya, because you find even most people don't go to church. Most people don't go. Even people, they try to say that they're going to change into other. Why? Because there are no set standards. What option can you tell us, sir, please?
Thing about the church, the current things that are happening. You know, one thing that we are seeing even in the social media, out in Facebook, in Twitter, we are seeing that there is some evil things that have entered the church. We are seeing there is a clip that was trending about a certain pastor delivering a woman, doing so many things that you people saw. According to me, what I can say, what the government is supposed to do, because even the government we were given by God, and there are some restrictions that the government should bring in to cut off some cultism. We can say them cultism, because anything that you don't worship God, you are doing things that are contrary to moral standards, even against the constitution, that is cultism. What the government is supposed to do is, one, the government is supposed to amend some laws or to put forth some laws that will govern the churches. That first, the churches are supposed to be registered. Because one, we have to know that it is under which ministry. Because you cannot just wake up and form a church. Under which ministry. So that if anything happens, the government is aware that this church is existing. That one, we can do away with these things that you are seeing, Shakahola and other vituko that are happening. That the government is supposed to come in now to work on ways on how to govern and to make rules and laws that will govern the churches.
And within the last cases, there are some things that have been happening currently. You find that, can it be real ya kwamba hii story na license ya kanisa, ya kwamba kanisa ni lazima ipate license, ama kanisa ni lazima, for somebody to be a leader of the church, he must be educated? Do you find it wise, or do you have a different option for that?
One thing, we have two types of denominations. We have the Protestants and okay, let me say Protestant and the others. One thing that I know, for the Holy Spirit is taking part in forming church. But now we are looking at, there are some people who have taken the advantage. Because even the Bible says that in the end time, false prophets will come. Others will drive away demons in the name of Jesus, but in real sense, they are not for Christ. But the Bible is also telling us that you will know them through their fruits, what they are doing, the actions. Now, what I can say about the license is this. The reason why I say some laws are supposed, the license will make sure that even the government knows about the church is somewhere. Because if anything happens, because remember, the citizens of this country are the ones who go to this church. So if anything happens, Now the government can come in and say, now we know this, yeah, we don't know this. Now what are the rules and conditions that we gave for this? So the church is supposed to have a license. It's just supposed to, for its operation, you should have a license for recognition, and even the denomination. Because Maganga, I can wake up tomorrow and form a church, and I do my things maybe, and I run away from this country. Even the government is not aware. Who will be accountable now for these people? No one. So I support that the churches should have.
Thank you so much. And to my viewers, back to my viewers, this is my life story show. And today we are here with the man of God known as Akochil Akwam Victor. And he has given us his life story for the past few moments that we have been had, and you've been hearing from him. And we believe that through this, it might touch one or two people that are outside there to encourage them that they still can make it in life. And today we like to wrap up the show saying thanks to God because of his grace and his favor, and to the next show that we're going to have, we're going to also have a very interactive session within us. I believe we shall be meeting, and I'm very happy. I like to shake my hand with him very successfully and know that in every means that we are trusting, we should be trusting in God, right? And in all through that he has gone through, you are there, and I know God is going to touch you, my brother and my sister. And to this wrap, we wrap it up. We wrap it up with what we call it, we are ending the show from today. And not only today, also next week. Can you tell your neighbor next week? We shall be having our own show about my life story. Keep it up. Welcome again.